Yo, what's up? My name is Jack Dora, and this is my garage. So this is my first video. I wanted to take some time to introduce myself, give you a little idea what this channel is all about. And so to start with me, I grew up around stock car racing. My dad was a jackman on a pit crew, and we spent a ton of time at the racetrack, around the garage, working on the car. And that was a real canon memory for me. That was something that, being around the loud noises, the competition, the smell of race gas in the air, all of that really fueled a passion of something that I've always wanted to have in my life and be part of. So I've ridden motorcycles for a long time, but always on the street until last summer. About midsummer, I experienced my first track day. I have an older Ducati 750, and I got it all prepped for the track, brought it up there to Grattan Raceway, and did my first track day. I was immediately addicted, right? It was an amazing experience. I loved it. I did a total of 4 between the midsummer and the end of the season. Went really well and scratched a super long time itch for me. It's not racing, but it was a huge step in the right direction. So I've decided to jump in with both feet for this year and try racing. My plan is July, Wira has a race cert class. Take that, get my provisional novice race license, and then do my first race weekend with Wira on the 600RR track bike this year. And also get as much track time in, do as many track days as I can afford, and try to get a ton of seat time and work on the fundamentals. And hopefully do at least one race weekend this year. And then depending on how all that goes, put that all together for next year and see what I can do with it. Which brings me to my next point, affording it. I have quickly learned that track time in general, and especially racing, is expensive. So far I've been affording it. I bought my bikes and my gear and all of my stuff through buying older bikes, working on them, fixing them up, restoring them to their former glory, and then selling them off. It's been going really well. I'm going to continue to do that. I've been enjoying it. It's been fun to do. Every bike is a different challenge, and that is going to be as much a part of this channel as the track days and the racing and all that stuff. So, welcome. So if you want to watch me try to figure out how to fix some of these marketplace finds, or you want to learn more about the track day experience, you want to see what it takes to get into racing, you want to watch me try to figure out the fundamentals of racing and try to apply that on the track, or you just want to watch me eat shit, this channel is for you. Basically, I realize that I am pursuing a very cool thing. And it's something that not everybody is going to have the opportunity to experience for themselves. I realize how lucky I am that I get to do it and what a fortunate position I'm in. And I want to share that with as many people as possible. So I know what you're probably thinking. Bro, you are not young. You say this is a lifelong dream goal of yours. Why now? You are correct. I am not. I started a family pretty early, had to sell off the toys to give them the best life possible, and the focus stayed on them, which it should have, right? I think at some point I just wrote a lot of these things for myself off because that's not what was important. But last year, I was with a buddy of mine, Kevin Shears from FKTea, which, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, it is delicious. It's awesome stuff. You should definitely look them up. But we were down at the Rally Ranch in Austin, Texas for the Rally Ready Sprint race, and I got to spend some time with Alex Laughlin, who's a professional race car driver. He drives drag cars, funny cars, nitro funny, top fuel, all that stuff. And I was basically, I'm sure, fawning over how awesome I thought that was and how insane top fuel drag cars are and how lucky he was to get to do all of that stuff. And he flat out asked me, why don't you do it? As simple of a question as that was, I didn't have an answer. He basically said, you figure out where you need to be and you'll make the rest of it fall into place. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to be a professional top fuel drag driver, but how it applies to me is being on the track and being on two wheels, racing. It turns out that's a lot more accessible than I thought. 1 year later, here I am. Behind me is my track bike I picked up for this year. It is a 2005 CBR 600RR. In a former life, it was a privateer race bike, so a lot of stuff is already ready to go. I should be able to race super stock and superbike with this, with Wera. And behind that is a 2003 Ducati 749. This is my latest marketplace buy. It's about halfway through the fixed up restoring process. So it's got Desmo service, belts, valves, new tires, air filters, all that, handful of other stuff. Still needs a new battery, kickstand, and clutch replaced. So we're waiting on parts for that. Keep your eyes open for that video soon. Also, this is going to get valves done real soon, along with a bunch of other odds and ends and a shitload of safety wire. I hope you're excited for this. I know I am. There's a ton of updates coming and things falling into place right now. So like and subscribe, keep your eyes open for those, and I will see you soon.